smart cities, a 30 billion opportunity for Cisco, but will the local citizens be ready? So these are some of the issues that we have. So what does it take to move India towards futuristic cities? Now, given the existing scenario, given the complications, multiple agencies, data asymmetry, people not cooperating, several problems are there. What does it take? First of all, this is very important. This is a piece of information that I got from a publication of World Economic Forum. It says that there are 12 criteria to determine if a country can become competitive. So amongst that, technological readiness is one of the key things. And India scores absolutely low there. So when we're talking about technological readiness, it's not about not having technology. It's about having technology, but the inability to absorb the available technology is the pain point for India. So we score extremely low there. But the unfortunate thing is you see that Indian market is the highest there, you know, where I marked there. So there's a huge potential, but we are losing out. The second thing, how India can actually get there is, I've been to Washington, D.C. recently, and I discovered that the city is actually trying to create a big data warehouse, integrating all its different departments, taking police department, the water supply, education, all of them, they're trying to combine and integrate the information. And that is done by cities. So they're actually deploying BI tools there. And the third way that India can get there is, I'll give you an example. Recently, I was at Boeing Corporation. And I was fortunate enough, they took me and showed me the new Boeing aircraft, that is the 787. And I perhaps was the only fortunate person to sit in the simulator as well. They gave me all the controls. They just allowed me to fly. So when I was enthralled with the experience, I got out of the chambers and asked them, how many million components are there in this aircraft? So they said, we have something like 3 million components in this aircraft. So what's the chance of error? Nil. But she said, ma'am, there's one thing. The pilot error can be there. It's just the pilot error, right? So in India, somehow, it just straight bang came in that in India, we have such a complex system. We can get anything right, but there's just the government flying the cities is going to fail. It's just, you know, too much. They say it's like too much of an aircraft for one man to fly. The same thing can happen to Indian cities. So what's very important for Indian cities to get towards smart cities is to have partnerships. This is how other cities developed. Other smart cities, at least call them pilots, whatever, across the world, is only because they entered into partnerships. In India, this is not happening at a pace that makes a difference to Indian cities. Our pace is very slow. So we get into engagements but we don't marry. So we do have those problems. So India can move towards smart cities. Agility in tech absorption. We have to get policy changes. We have to deploy quantitative methods and tools in delivering public services. The last and the most important one is public-private partnerships.